Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Today we're going to be talking about some herbal remedies and some of the stuff that we use and that we prepare and concoct. I will say that I am not a doctor, and it is illegal for me to say it treats this, and it is also illegal for you to give your children medicine, Tylenol, ibuprofen, because that is supposed to be under the care of a doctor. So take that for what you will. Look it up. I could be lying to you. Anyway, I want to show you what we are doing. This is latuca virosa. These are the seed pods that have finally started coming in. What I do is I get about, I don't know, 5 or 10 stalks about a week before they start popping loose, and cut them off, bring them inside. And I do it kind of responsibly, so the ones that do can grow back. These are perennial plants, so this is the second year that they're going to do, so they're going to seed. So I made sure that I left some that would drop some seeds down in that area. But this, you can see, 2 buckets, another bucket there, and I probably have another 50 that I could harvest if I had the time. But for those of you who have asked me all year for latuca virosa seeds, commonly known as opium lettuce, I got them now, and you can see these are leaves, and you can actually take the leaves and make them into a tea, a tincture. You can chew them, you can actually roll them up and smoke them if you wanted to. I don't do that, but you absolutely could. So the opium lettuce seeds have set, and we have a buttload. I'm sorry we're losing daylight, but I did want to show you some other stuff. This is poke, P-O-K-E. This stuff is highly toxic. You got to be careful. Now, growing up as a kid, I ate a lot of the leaves. Poke salad, poke weed, poke weed and cornbread is pretty dang good. You eat the greens just like you do mustard greens, collard greens, stuff like that. But these roots are really good, highly toxic. You don't eat them. You actually make a tincture with alcohol, and you let it soak in there, and then you would take the alcohol and rub it on your arthritis or bursitis affected areas, and that would really help. And for those of you who are asking, you know, where am I getting this, take a look at the books and the knowledge of Tommy Bass, Tommiebass. He's a fantastic herbalist. I was actually lucky enough to meet a guy who knew and did some studying under Tommy Bass, and he lives maybe 40 or 50 miles away, and so we get together on occasion and go over some stuff, and this is something that we have been I have been being studied on. Not going to tell you anything how to do it on this one. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, because that'll be for another video, another time, maybe on another channel. But that is pokeweed. I'll show you this as well. This is also pokeweed. This right here is poke. We'll wrap up with somebody a little bit more sensitive and friendly. Dandelion. I was able to pull this up and clean it up and get it nice and I'm going to chop this thing up once it dries, and go ahead and start putting this into a jar for later. You can use this to make a coffee substitute, which works really good. They're actually using this in research studies to treat certain types of cancer, because it is a powerful, what is it, mutagenic. It has powerful mutagenic properties. So that is something that you should look at and do some research on. And again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research, because, like I said, I could be a crazy man. But the reason I come out here is because this is really, really hot and warm. There's no power out here, and it's a fantastic place to hang plants and dry them. I hang a lot of like regular herbs, lemongrass, lemon balm, basil, rosemary, stuff like that. Hang them up and let them dry out here, because it's just such a good spot to dry it. And there's a little bit of humidity because we're close to the creek, so it doesn't just dry them out completely and make them crumble up. But it's really good. So, I did want to tell you, I do have a buttload of latuca virosa seeds. I may charge a little bit to offset the cost of shipping, and also to go towards buying the vodka to make this in. We'll do some videos later on this, but it may be on another site. Like I said, I'm getting ready to start doing stuff on Patreon. This would probably be better suited for Patreon because it is off of YouTube. But more to come. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I was excited. I found this. Like I said, I got a third of it. This thing is huge. I was able to pull it up. I was driving back from doing some work at a car plant, and I saw this on the side of the road, so I just and I pulled over and got this thing out, and this is all I could get. I don't have a shovel in my car. This thing's huge. There's no telling how long it has been here, but it makes me feel good. I got part of it because 2/3 of it will still be there to grow again in the following season. Don't pick out the spots completely where you're doing your harvesting on this stuff, these wild edibles and medicinals. Be careful when you do this. Find out who's saying what, and check it 3 times, because you never know. Anyway guys, in just a second you're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop over here, as well as my beautiful wife on the other side. It's going to be some videos for Indeed Your Brand of Wacky. Guys, take care of you people.